Chapter 5. Noon on Schottengasse. She came. He had not been certain she would. He had told himself it didn't matter either way. He had made a list of reasons this was professionally catastrophic and personally irrational. He had reviewed that list several times. Then she walked in, still wearing that green coat, and the list dissolved. They sat across from each other at a small table near the window. Vienna moved past outside. Trams, umbrellas, the ordinary motion of a city that didn't know it was hosting something extraordinary. They ordered in German, they spoke in English, and for the first time in longer than either of them could clearly remember, they spoke as themselves. Not as Daniel Marsh or Elena Varga, not as CIA or KGB, not as American or Soviet, just as two human beings who were, underneath all the training and the silence and the careful architecture of their professional selves, lonely in exactly the same way. "What do you actually love?" he asked her, somewhere in the second hour. "Not what you're good at. What do you love?" She looked at him. She was deciding something. He could see it. The exact moment when a person chooses to trust. "Dostoevsky," she said. "Real snow, not the kind in cities, the kind in forests where no one has walked. Tea when it's almost too hot. The moment in music just before the resolution, when everything is suspended." She paused. "And the feeling that something extraordinary is about to happen, even when it probably isn't, especially then." He was quiet for a moment. "I haven't felt that in years," he said. "Neither have I," she said, "until 4 days ago." The coffee house was warm. Outside, it had started to rain. That soft Viennese rain that makes the cobblestones shine like mirrors. James Cole looked at Natasha Sorokina, truly looked at her, the way you only look at someone when you've stopped protecting yourself from what you see. And understood, with a certainty that had nothing to do with intelligence training and everything to do with something older and wiser than any training. He was in serious trouble, the best kind. Chapter 6. What cannot last. For 3 weeks, they were something that had no name in either of their languages. They walked along the Danube Canal in the early mornings when the city was still half asleep. They argued about literature. She believed Tolstoy was greater than Dostoevsky. He was wrong about this, but argued beautifully. They went to a concert at the Musikverein and sat in the dark listening to Schubert and said nothing because nothing needed saying. They did not talk about their work.